I'm Oscar Alvarez. I'm a certified financial planner. Been a financial planner for over 30 years. In those 30 years, a lot of my clients happen to be women, and a lot of those women were single or divorced. And in the process of helping them plan and do the things that we do with them, I started realizing that a lot of the women who were divorced, for lack of better words, got the short end of the stick. For the most part, most of them, their biggest regret was giving in too early. It got too emotional, too difficult, and they just gave in. And so Pathway Divorce Solutions is really geared to finding solutions, but I want to be able to do two things. Not only help them understand the finances, but I kind of want to be a little bit of a support mechanism for them to encourage them not to quit, to say, look, this is what you're going to end up with. Don't give up. Stick with this. I know it's difficult. I know it's hard. I feel like I can help somebody, and in the long run, they're going to end up being better off. In the process of learning all this, I've gotten a certification to be a mediator in the state of Virginia only. Just so you understand, I'm not a lawyer, but I do mediation. And in the mediation process, what I like to do, if the couples are amicable and they're willing to talk through things, I can help them go through the entire process of deciding how things are going to be done in their divorce, how things will be split, if there's children involved, how those things work. And then at the end of the day, they can go to a lawyer and have the actual divorce decree done in the court system. I can't do that part. But it makes it a little bit easier on them. They're working it out together, and probably most importantly, they're saving thousands of dollars because I'm not charging anywhere near what a lawyer's going to charge. I also can advocate for one side or the other, and most of my clients so far have been people who come to me and I'm acting as an advocate. What that means is that I'm working to do the best I can for them. One of the questions I ask them all the time is, what do you want your post-divorce life to look like? And that helps me then say, okay, well, these are the things you want to try to hopefully get on your side. You know, when it comes to splitting assets, these are the ones you probably want more than those. Because the lawyers have a lot of cases, and unfortunately, most lawyers are they want to split everything 50-50. That makes it simple, it makes it easy, but that's not necessarily the best for the client. I think it's important in today's world of finances to have somebody, a certified divorce financial analyst, or at least a certified financial planner, involved in looking at what's going on. The finances today are so difficult and so convoluted, most people don't even understand them. It's important to make somebody who has a financial background part of your team if you're going to go through this process. The initial consultation is always free. The most important thing for the consultation is to understand what's going on. So here's how I can help. Through the initial consultation as well as through the entire process. First of all, I'm going to see all your finances. I'm going to see what you have and see, is there an issue with taxes or not an issue with taxes? Is it something you actually can split? Because there's some things you can't split. So can you split it? And then because we've had this conversation already about what your goals are, I'm going to try to give you some guidance about get this instead of that. I had a client come to me, and his spouse had a pension through the state of Virginia, and they were trying to figure out what that pension is worth because she hasn't retired yet. So what's the value of a pension if you haven't even started collecting? Well, there's a way to do that, and the lawyer was using all the wrong numbers. So I educated my client, I educated the lawyer, and I did the valuation correctly. And for my client, it saved him well over $100,000. One thing I always tell people is lawyers are not financial planners and financial planners are not lawyers. We really do need both in order to make things work correctly. The best way to get hold of me is either giving me a call. My number is 757-595-4588, or you can reach me at pathwayds.net. That's pathwaydivorcesolutions.net. At the end of the day, it's about supporting you, about helping you, and make sure you're in a better place after the divorce is finalized.